Okay, this is another version of the toroidal field hOMe meditation, and this one I'm calling Merging with the I Am. So take a few moments and find a place that you can be quiet and comfortably sit in for about 25 to 30 minutes. Once you find a place to sit, you can be cross-legged on the floor or sitting in a chair, it doesn't matter. It's important for your back to be straight, but it doesn't have to be rigid. You want to be comfortable and not tense. So take a few moments, find a place, get seated, and move around and get yourself comfortable. Now that you're situated, go ahead and close your eyes and begin to focus inward. Just focusing on your breath coming and going. Relaxed yet full breathing, full breath in and full breath out. Just tuning into yourself. Now take your fingertips and raise them to both sides of your head and lightly touch your temples. Just tune into this part of your head, this part of your mind. As you lightly touch the temples, begin to visualize and imagine the sphenoid bone, the Ark of the Covenant, inside your head. Just tuning into the Ark of the Covenant within inside your head. Breathing deeply, yet relaxed. Now begin to imagine that purple light is emanating from your fingertips. And from the temples where you're holding, sweep back slowly to just in front and at the bottom of your ears, on both sides, pausing for a moment, then sweeping up towards the forehead, above and in front of your ears, still drawing this line with the purple light, pausing for a moment, then sweeping back to your ears, just on top and in front of the ears, pausing for a moment, still emanating purple light from your fingertips. Sweep behind both ears and pause just behind the lower ear. Holding this moment for a second, purple light still emanating from your fingers, sweep forward with both hands to just above the eyebrows, pausing for a moment, and then sweeping all the way back and off the head and neck. Now bring your hands to the sides of your head and place your palms over the temples where you were just touching a moment ago. As you touch the temples, tuning back into the Ark of the Covenant, imagine that there is a golden light beginning to grow and emanate just above the sphenoid bone, above the Ark of the Covenant. This golden light begins to grow stronger and radiate brighter light. This golden light shines down on the Ark of the Covenant, the sphenoid bone, and the sphenoid bone is saturated and penetrated with this golden light. And it begins to radiate this golden light back out. The gold light begins to expand throughout your brain and skull, growing brighter and stronger. This golden light fills your mind and your brain and begins to radiate out past your head. Visualize your head as a bright golden sun. Feel the energy and warmth expanding in your head and in your mind. As your mind is cleaned and expanded. With each breath, this golden light becomes brighter and stronger. With this golden light still radiating, take both of your hands and place them over your heart center, over your physical heart and your heart chakra, tuning into unconditional love, acceptance, caring for others. Just feel warmth and love growing within your heart. If you have any thoughts or feelings that are against unconditional love, just push them aside for now and solely focus your mind on unconditional love and acceptance of yourself and others. A green light begins to grow stronger within this heart center now. You feel warmth and you feel love. If you would like, you could visualize Jesus in this heart center inside your heart. Just tuning into and feeling more and more this unconditional love spreading throughout your chest as this green light begins to radiate out, filling your heart, lungs, and entire chest. Feeling love expanding from your heart center, spiraling out in all directions. The more you tune in, the more love you feel. Now imagine that there is a 3D Star of David spinning within your heart center. A green 3D Star of David spinning within your heart center, throwing off this green light, these love rays, penetrating your entire body and radiating out past your body. As this green tetrahedron spins and spins, you begin to see a yin and yang, a spherical yin and yang, spinning within inside the star tetrahedron, the Star of David. Now your head is glowing gold and your heart is radiating unconditional love to every cell of your body and out into your environment. As this 3D Star of David spins faster and faster and the yin and yang swirls and swirls, you become aware of all your chakras simultaneously. You feel them all. Now relax your hands in your lap. Head still glowing gold, heart radiating green, and all your chakras you feel pulsing. Now begin to focus on the field, on this torsion field that goes down the center of your body, that aligns and connects all the chakras. Just become aware of that torsion field, that tube of light. And as you focus there, head still aglow, heart still aglow, start to visualize and imagine the Reiki's Chokure. And we're now going to draw with our imagination, or you can actually use your physical hand. We're going to draw a large Chokure over the chakra system to open the seals up and align the centers. So with your imagination, or actually your physical hand, go to slightly above and to your right, placing your hand or your awareness there, above your head and slightly right. And we're going to draw a green Chokure. So now imagine, or actually physically draw yourself, green energy coming from the right of your head, sweeping over to just above the top of your head, above your crown. Now sweep down to your crown and visualize the crown seal opening and expanding. And say to yourself, or aloud, I am conscious thought. Feel the expansion and opening in your crown chakra. And now continue with the Chokure, sweep down from the crown to the third eye. And imagine the third eye seal opening and expanding. And state and affirm to yourself or aloud, I am brilliant light. Feel the expansion and the third eye seal. Now carrying the Chokure down from the third eye to the throat. Imagine the throat chakra seal opening and expanding. And affirm, I am vibrant sound. Feel the expansion and opening in the throat chakra seal. Then carrying the green Chokure down from the throat, down to the heart center. Imagine your heart center opening and expanding even more. And affirm to yourself, I am unconditional love and breath. Feel the expansion, the opening in your chest. And then carry the Chokure down to the solar plexus, just below the rib cage. And imagine the solar plexus seal opening and expanding. And affirm to yourself, I am passionate fire. Feel the expansion in your solar plexus. And now sweeping down with the green Chokure to the sacral chakra and the lower abdomen. Imagine the second chakra seal opening and expanding. And affirm, I am free-flowing emotion. Feel the expansion in the second chakra and sweep down to your root chakra with the green Chokure. Imagine the root seal opening and expanding. And affirm to yourself, I am structured, stable earth. Just taking a couple of breaths, feeling the expansion and opening in this torsion field going down the center of your body. And now we're going to continue using the Chokure to balance the chakras together now that they're open. So with your imagination, or actually your physical hand, Sweep up from the root in an arc formation, like a half circle, on the left side of your body to your crown. And imagine your root chakra and crown chakra, which are yin and yang of one another. Imagine that they are in complete harmony, that they are singing with one another. Just imagine them being balanced and connected completely, fully integrated. And now continuing that green energy spiral of the chakra ray with your imagination or hand, sweep down on the right side of your body in a circle to your second chakra. Tuning into your second chakra, acknowledge it, then sweeping up, back on the left side in an arc to your third eye. Imagine and visualize your third eye and your second chakra simultaneously. They are yin and yang of one another. Imagine them merging and blending together completely. Feel them vibrating and singing together. Now, continuing the chakra ray, sweep down on the right side towards your solar plexus. Tuning into your solar plexus, your personal power. Now sweep back up on the left from the solar plexus to the throat chakra. And visualize the throat chakra and the solar plexus chakra blending and merging together. They are yin and yang of one another. Imagine them singing in harmony with one another. Now continuing the last stroke of the chakra ray down on the right from the throat to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is already emanating and radiating this green, loving light. But bringing this harmony of the other chakras into it, it strengthens and boosts. It makes a jump in energy. And now you are a radiating tube of light. All the chakras aligned, radiating brightly out in all directions. Energy is coming in and going out, unfiltered. You feel yourself expanding. You feel yourself blending in with everything around you. The field, God, is all around you, and you begin to feel your blending and merging with this field of God. This toroidal tube growing brightly down the center of your body, radiating out more and more energy. You feel God and yourself merging and dancing with each other. The energy flowing through you is God. And you feel your physical body is God. With each breath, you feel more and more merged and connected to God. This field of infinite knowledge and potential. Affirm to yourself, I am everything. I am everywhere. I am all. Just tune in and feel this energy swirling within and around you. The space that you are in now is the truth of who you are, which is so much more than we've been told and have experienced. You are everything, and you have access to everything. When we open these seals, like we did today with this meditation, we remove the limitations we've created for ourselves and bought into from others. And for me, this is the way we are meant to live. So feel this sensation. Feel where you are now. Feel it strongly so that you can tune into it at any moment. Feel yourself and the field vibrating together. At this moment, you cannot feel where you and anything else ends or begins. You feel completely enmeshed in it. You are absolutely everything in this moment. Breathing in to your lungs and breathing in and through this torsion field, this pillar of light, which is what you really are. Just breathing in and breathing out. The energy is moving on its own. And you are simply tuning in and flowing with it in this moment. Feeling it. Just feeling love pouring out of your body. And feel it coming right back. It's that fast. In this place, what you put out comes back quickly. Because in all reality, we are the only ones that limit things coming back to us. We are creators 24/7. But we're beginning to wake up and be conscious creators. To be aware of the fact that we are creating 24/7. And that's all we ever do is create. So tune into this field in a strong way. Know it, feel it, and be immersed in it. You are everything. Keeping this feeling, I want you to bring it back with you. Don't forget about it. Don't let it fade into the background too far. Awareness is the key. Whenever you find yourself falling out of your center, closing up your seals for different experiences, beliefs, or expectations, be aware to catch that and say no to the closure. Keep yourself open. So slowly become aware of your physical body, but at the same time, bring back the strong awareness of what you really are. A field of brilliant light, unlimited. Become more and more aware of your physical body, moving slowly, still bringing back the awareness of this torsion field of what you really are. Coming back more, but slowly. Begin to move your body, and slowly, ever so slowly, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Still holding on to the awareness of this torsion light field, this pillar of light, which is what you really are. Slowly become more and more aware of your physical body. And when you're ready, you can get up and go about your day. I love, honor, and respect you all. Namaste.